was one of the nurses that dealt with me on my second tumor surgery. So it was a trip. But anyways, back to my story. She ended up taking me to the hospital since my husband was at work. I had to take an MRI again and receive the results. The tumor that was there exploded twice. That's why I was experiencing the pain the week prior and at the current time. The neurosurgeons that removed the first two tumors was on vacation, so another neurosurgeon did surgery on me. I think that was the longest time I spent in the hospital. I lost 15 to 20 pounds in that week and had to slowly but surely become who I still am. This was definitely different. The doc heard that this one might have been cancerous. So after recuperating myself, I was told I should go through radiation and then chemo. It took a lot for me to agree, but I did. I was in radiation for 6 weeks with a face mask that was screwed to a table. It pretty much goes over your face and gets screwed all four corners. My hair on the left side of my head started falling out, and I think it was like right past 3 weeks it started falling out. I had and I still do, a lot of thick hair on the right side, and I would go ahead and just push the hair swap it over to the left side to cover that area with all the hair that I'm losing. Then I started doing chemo, and it was, 1 pill 1 week every month for 12 months. Again, things can be worse, but not. I just kept thinking positive about it. In the meantime, after third surgery, I had another new issue, probably because of losing so much weight, but I kept slipping discs 5 and 4 at the bottom of my spine on my back. It got so painful it was hard to get up from laying down. I eventually saw my chiropractor, also a holistic doctor, and he put me back together again. It was a major relief and a blessing. So I still need to use my back support as well as exercising my back to become stronger again. Well, after another year of taking MRIs, every 3 months another brain tumor was seen. It grew rapidly, and this one was towards the middle left back of the head. I had to keep thinking positive. So 1.5 years later, after my third surgery, I had my fourth surgery, October of 2017, by my original neurosurgeon. Instead of waiting 6 or 7 years down the road, he suggested to have it removed immediately, and I agreed. Surgery was on a Tuesday, and I went home the next day. Wednesday, it was so quick, it was amazing. As I woke up from my surgery, I felt a little uncomfortable due to the vision. Again, neurosurgeons need to remove odd cells that don't belong, and this time my peripheral nerve was touched. It meets the nerve that goes to both eyes, looking up like at 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock, is pretty much gone. When I'm looking at a clock and you ask me how many fingers am I holding up on the right side of my vision, I can't see them. So both eyes at the quarter top, I can't see unless I look directly what's in that area. I hope that makes sense. So no matter what I do, I have to not just double check, but pretty much triple check on what I'm doing. again, my thought, it could have been worse, and I'm just so thankful that I'm still able to see. Results from the tumor also that were removed was benign. Amen. At this time, the neurologist and I had a discussion about my seizure meds. He suggested to increase the Keppra meds and stop taking the Dilantin meds. I've been on Dilantin since I was 23 and wondering if it's doing anything for me since I continued with seizures. Ever since I suggested to take Keppra seizures, seizures has definitely slowed down. My last seizure was on 2012, and I haven't had one since. It's been 6 years since my last seizure. Amen. So I was told to increase my Keppra and stop the Dilantin. I did it. That's a big step, especially when you are so used to taking it for so many years. At the beginning, the doctor requested to take 3,000 milligrams of Keppra daily, 1,000 in the morning and 1,000 at night. 1,000 in the morning and 2,000 at night in the evening. Well, after a couple of days, I was extremely tired. It was increased too much. Doctors told me to only take 2,000 milligrams a day. So I decided 1 in the morning and 1 in the evening. So far, so good. I have energy to keep up with. In the morning, I go to the gym with my husband and keep busy the rest of the day. Now it's been 1.5 years since last surgery. I've been taking MRIs every 3 months, and my doc wants to extend them now. So far, so good. I keep repeating myself, I am healed, I am healed, I am healed. Well, I think I wrote down what I've had to deal with ever since I was young. I just wanted to let others know you weren't by yourself at all. And you're not by yourself dealing with this type of ganglioma brain tumor. Please think positive and don't forget about our Father Almighty and Jesus Christ. He is within you and all around you. I just remembered, and I would love to share this story with you, and I've never forgotten it. I was around 8 years old, and I was all dressed up for Sunday school, sitting on our front porch, waiting for my family to get ready. I looked up to the clouds, and guess who I saw? And Jesus Christ. His long hair, his beard, his mouth, his mustache, nose, and eyes. I couldn't believe it. I ran inside to get my sister, and by the time we were out on the patio, he was gone. He showed me his face in the clouds for a reason. He knew what I would have to deal with in my life and wanted me to know he will always be there for me. Always. Also, before I met my husband, Father Almighty told me that I would have a son one day. And he pretty much blessed me with a healthy little boy. So please think positive and continue talking to him up above and listening to what he has to say. Be so thankful for each morning you wake up and what was given to you: life, family, and a smile.